What is going on, YouTube? PPS here, YouTube play of the day. We got two spots. Sticking with college basketball today. I'm not going to be rolling college football. Obviously, I know it is conference championships this weekend. So if your team's in it, congrats. Hopefully they can pull it out for you. I will not be betting on those, at least for our YouTube play of the day, because I got a lot of UFC to look at yet today. We have pay-per-view. Should have that full card out shortly. So that's exciting, obviously, tonight. Asakura and Mr. Pantoja. I'm a big Pantoja guy, so excited for that fight. Should be a fun one to watch tonight. But yeah, college basketball's been kind of cooking lately, right? We've been, I know last two. We've hit our last two with SMU, and then our last one before that was Samford. So at Samford, first half over 75.5. They dropped 100. Right. I mean, that was as easy as it gets, guys. So feeling really good where we're at, 7-4, 2.59 units here. With college football kind of slowing down, I mean, I'm going to probably be doing college basketball almost exclusively on the channel. So hopefully we can start pushing these numbers up and cash you guys a few more tickets here. So let's get right into it. I'm going to pull up my screen. One's going to be on DraftKings today for best line. One's going to be on FanDuel. First one, all right. Oh, that's already moved on me. So it's Kentucky Gonzaga first half over 79 at minus 120. It was just minus 110. I believe you can still get a couple minus 110s, but it's all right. I'll roll with it. So we got Gonzaga facing Kentucky. Huge game tonight. Both obviously elite offenses. Kentucky, as of right now, is 13th adjusted offense. Gonzaga is second. I don't know how much I take into like the defensive stuff yet for either team, just because, you see a lot of, crap teams that they're playing. Like Kentucky's played a lot of crap teams. So I don't think the defense is that good. Kentucky's also running extremely fast this year, sitting at a 7th in adjusted tempo. Gonzaga's up a little bit this year at 63. So my biggest thing is just obviously the pace. This isn't a specific home game for Gonzaga, but it is in their state. I believe it's a couple hour drive away up there. So I think that obviously helps a little bit there. Obviously, Kentucky's going to travel well no matter what. But I'm not really as big of I don't have as big of an issue here with this one as I thought I would, because obviously you saw Clemson and Duke, both really close games, good spots, but Duke's not running, right? Duke's not a fast team. They're 241st in tempo, and they're the number one defensive rating, right? So it's tough to use that one, and obviously they won there. Then going to Clemson, that was a tough spot, right? I liked Clemson in that spot. I think a lot of people did, just because you have a very old team there. I think this is going to be a run and gun game. This should look NBA-esque. I love Graham Ike. Loved him since Wyoming. We got Nemhard on the side. I still can't believe Nolan Hickman is still playing college basketball. But it's just with the pace here, we have a lot of good three-point shooters. And then when you go over to the Kentucky side, dude, they just shoot so well, right? I mean, we're looking at these three-point shooters. You got Owe at 38%. Kobe Brea right now is shooting 60%. Like, do I expect this to continue? No, but when you're shooting 37% as a team, I think that it could definitely keep going pretty high here. Obviously, when you look at bringing over Jackson Robinson, great player from Pope's BYU team. Like, this is a deep team. And I think it's just going to be a run and gun type of affair. When I look at these games as well, I want my guys hitting free throws. You got Owe at 78%, Brea's at 80%, Robinson 72%, Andrew Carr almost 80%. Like, this is the type of team you want to back. And obviously going to the other side, dude, Gonzaga's got a bunch of old dudes. I don't even know how old EK is at this point, but EK is going to be a force down low. Battle has been very, very good. Braden Huff has been good. Nemhard's averaging a double-double. So I don't know, guys. This game just screams like just right out the gate we're going. So I think both teams obviously have the ability to put up some big boy numbers. If you want to talk numbers on the season, Gonzaga 44.5 points per game in the first half. Kentucky 43.8. So We can see it, two of the top 5 scoring teams in the first half. So I think this is going to be a fun one. So let's do it. Let's do it. Rolling with Gonzaga first half over 79.5. Heading over to my second play. This is on FanDuel exclusively right now at this price, minus 120 other places, but pulling it up right now. This is my long shot from the show from Pass the Prop. But you can see right here, Arkansas UTSA 42.5. This one kind of stood out to me a little bit here because when I look at this UTSA team, they're a fun team to back for overs specifically because they're extremely fast and their defense sucks, right? So when you look at their spots here, 33rd in the country in terms of pace, they're actually going to be faster than Arkansas, which we've only seen them have a few pace up spots. They're ranked 58th in the country, Arkansas, in terms of adjusted tempo according to KenPom. So when we look at UTSA here, I'm looking at their spot. Obviously, Primo Spears, 24 a game, obviously their best player. But like when we go down this list, we're starting to look at these guys who are going to have to be like big time dudes. Like their big right now is 6'6", 215. Horton is their number one big right now, and I just do not see this having like. You can't be just rolling dudes that are 6'6" out here outside of them being able to beat you down the floor, right? I mean, just alone here, we go to Thyro, who's their number one scorer over on Arkansas, 6'8", 220. Avicic is 7'2". Like, who's guarding him? Like, there's no way, right? And if we're getting pace and offensive rebounds, I think this is going to get absolutely smashed at 43. Again, you want to look at the numbers for the whole season in terms of scores. Arkansas right now ranks, I believe it is 57th. They're averaging 39 points per game in the first half. And also, let's take a look at this. UTSA is actually one of the worst teams in the first half in terms of giving up points, 41.5 points per game on the road. If you want to go to Arkansas at home, it's actually 42, right? They're 42.5 points per game at home, 33 on the road. So huge difference. Obviously, we get Arkansas at home in this spot. Should be a smash spot. I looked ahead already, right? When we look ahead to like what they're going to be seeing here, UTSA, and then you have a little bit of a look ahead to Michigan midweek next week, but it is at home. They're not traveling or anything. And I think they're going to be fine with that one because after that game, they have Central Arkansas, North Carolina A&T, and then Oakland. So it's kind of just a one kind of game spot there with Michigan for that one. So I'm excited. I really like both these plays. We got Gonzaga first half over 79.5 at minus 110. Then we got Arkansas team total 42.5 first half minus 111. Really like these spots tonight, guys. If you could, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. If you could drop a comment, that obviously I don't know why it helps, but it does. It helps get the reach out there a little bit more as well. If you could, make sure if you drop a like, I'll make sure we can try to get some UFC spots out today. Make sure you follow over on Twitter, whatever it is, X now, but we'll be ready to go. So. NFL plays. I know you guys asked for them. Pass the Prop was recorded yesterday. You guys should be able to pop over there and take a look at what we got. Recaps at the end if you want just the plays. We put out a couple extra long shots in there as well. So should be fun. Huge slate of games today across the board. And obviously some pretty important ones in college football. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate all the support over here. And thank you guys. Best of luck tonight.